back to my channel. So I want to talk to you about something that I saw on YouTube the other day. It has been everywhere. Candace has talked about it. Brandon has talked about it. Everybody that I follow has talked about it. So I wanted to get my 2 cents in about this situation. And it is about Chelsea Handler telling 50 Cent that she does not believe as a black man he should vote for Trump. Now I'm going to play the video for you to see exactly what was said and where it was said and how it was said. And then we're going to come back and talk about it. And I'm going to give you my 2 cents on what I think. Roll the film.
Ex-boyfriend, right? 50 Cent, and his support of Donald Trump.
Yeah, what's going on between you? I saw your tweets and I go, wait, what's happening? Because you said he was your favorite ex-boyfriend and then what does he do? He's supporting Trump?
He says he doesn't want to pay 62% of taxes, which, by the way, isn't a plan of Joe Biden's. That's a lie. So he doesn't want to pay 62% of taxes because he doesn't want to go from being 50 cent to 20 cent. And I had to remind him that he was a black person, so he can't vote for Donald Trump, and that he shouldn't be influencing an entire swath of people who may listen to him because he's worried about his own personal pocketbook. So I haven't heard back from him yet, but I am willing to, seal the deal in more ways than one if he changes his mind and publicly denounces Donald Trump. I might be willing to go for another spin, if you know what I'm talking about.
All right, so there is the video. You saw what she said. It was racist, okay? There's no other way to say it. There's no, being nice about it. It was a racist statement. And if you don't feel like what she said was racist and you don't see it as a racist statement that she made, I don't know what to tell you, okay? Maybe you are racist, okay? Because here's the thing. If you determine by somebody's skin color how they should vote, how they should act, how they should think, that is racist, okay? And that type of behavior doesn't just come from white people to black people or white people to Hispanic people. It goes in every which direction, okay? Again, if you are a black person and you look at somebody like Candace Owens and you say, well, she's black, she shouldn't vote for Trump, and you're a black person saying this, you're racist. You are making a racist statement against your own skin color, okay? Before people were allowed to vote. They weren't allowed to vote till after the Civil War, okay? When people weren't allowed to vote, okay, they weren't allowed to vote because they were black, okay? So you finally get this privilege. It should make you upset that here a white woman is telling a black man, you're black. You can't vote for Trump. You need to denounce him. And I'm telling you, as this white woman, I'm telling you that you need to denounce Trump. You cannot vote for him. And you need to be responsible because all these people follow you. And how dare you talk like this? And these people are going to be influenced by you. She even said, how dare you be so concerned about your own pocketbook? Isn't that what a smart person does? You vote with common sense, not with your skin color. That's the problem. Is we have people like this perpetuating this message, okay? And back in the late 60s, early 70s, Malcolm X was talking about this, okay? He said, be weary of the white liberal. They are a wolf in sheep's clothing. Well, Chelsea Handler is the wolf in sheep's clothing, and she just pulled off her mask. It's like that scene in Scooby-Doo, like when you think you're looking at somebody else and then they pull their mask off and
well, if it isn't our old friend Bluestone
on the show, that's kind of what this situation reminded me of. Now, this isn't the first time that Chelsea has said something crazy. She said other things that have been crazy. In fact, I think in 2017, she was talking to somebody about a mass shooting that had happened, and she said, because of the presidency at the time, that she was blaming Republicans for the shooting that was happening and that she was going to move to Canada or Spain, okay? Well, Chelsea still lives here. She hasn't moved to Canada or Spain. Why, I do not know, okay? Maybe they don't want her ass either. But, I hope that 50 Cent calls her out for this, okay? And I hope that anybody that Chelsea is friends with that is a person of color or even not a person of color sees that she really showed her ass making this statement. She really showed that she is a racist. She showed that she's a modern day segregationist, okay? She is speaking like a modern day plantation owner, okay? Basically, you know, hey, you can't drink from this fountain because you're black. You can't sit here in this booth because you're black. You can't walk down this street because you're black. That's basically what she was saying to him, okay? Then she goes on to say that she's willing to seal the deal in more ways than one, and she may be willing to go for another spin. That was a sexual favor that she was referring to, okay? But in order for that to happen, 50 has to publicly denounce Donald Trump, and then she'll take him for another spin. That's the type of control that she thinks she has over him. It speaks very well to the fact that she believes he's a weak-minded black man, because she thinks that that type of offer is going to persuade him in some way to do what she would like him to do, okay? Take note of the comment that she made, that she was willing to seal the deal in more ways than one. This is the exact type of woman that years later comes back and says that she was raped by this black man, says that she was taken advantage by this black man, said that she was violated by this black man. Don't put it past her, okay? So all you Me Too movement women out there, this is exactly why we have such a problem sometimes just outright believing that every woman on the planet was just violated, okay? Because my biggest thing is, what the media never talks about when he touched your leg or when he put his hand up your skirt, what you did after that. Because I'll tell you what I would do, okay? You would get a sock to the nutsack. You would get a kick to the, to the groin, okay? Something. I would tell you, back up off me, and then I would go straight to the authorities, okay? But this is the type of woman, okay, that says stuff like what she says, that later is going to turn around and tell the whole world that 50 Cent took advantage of her, okay? And guess what? She's going to assume that she will be believed because she is white, okay? Because you already saw that she believes in her white superiority. Sorry, I can't even say that word. She believes in it. She believes that her white skin has power, and she told you. She told you on the Tonight Show, on the Jimmy Fallon Show, okay? So I want to point that out because that's an angle that nobody thinks about. If you are somebody that looks at a black person or looks at a Hispanic person and makes an assumption about them, okay? For instance, you look at a black person and assume they are oppressed. You look at a black person and assume that they have had some type of racial discrimination against them. You look at a black person and think they grew up in the ghetto. You look at a black person and assume they like fried chicken and watermelon, okay? Or you look at a black person and assume they're liberal. You are a racist. If you look at a white person and assume anything like that based on their skin color, you are a racist, okay? When you go to a Trump rally and you see all different types of people, okay, that should tell you right there that people that support Trump nor Trump himself are racist, because we are very open to anybody coming over to our party with any type of beliefs, whether you are gay or straight or religious or non-religious, okay? We're open to all that. People assume that we're not open to all that, okay? But then you have somebody like Chelsea Handler that outright comes out and makes a racist statement, just like Joe Biden did when he said, if you don't vote for me, you ain't black. That was another racist statement. But for some reason, people don't see that for what it is, and that boggles me. It boggles me, okay? You sit out here and you see these people pumping their fists in the street, chanting Black Lives Matter. Black Lives Matter, okay? But then you show them somebody like Brandon or Candace or Jericho or ABL. You show them their channel and they say, oh, well, that black person is a coon, an Uncle Tom. They don't know what they're talking about. Okay, those are the same people that are chanting in the street that Black Lives Matter. So they're only chanting for certain black lives. They're not chanting for all black lives. You have to fit the narrative that they have built for you as a black person. Okay, you have to understand that. She had to remind him he was black. I thought that a black person these days can't walk down the street without knowing they're black. Right? I thought we were in such a racist society that you can't get away from your skin color. Well, according to Chelsea Handler, sorry, I keep wanting to call her Chelsea Clinton. According to Chelsea Handler, you can possibly forget you're black, and she's here to remind you with her racist statements. Anyways, I want to know what you guys think in the comments box below. Do you agree with me? Do you disagree with me? If you disagree with me, let me know below. If not, give this video a like, a thumbs up, share this video. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I'll be back soon with another video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Love ya. Bye.